This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. A proposed luxury home development near the Braden River in East Manatee County suffered a big setback today.
The County Planning Board deciding they cannot recommend this project to county commissioners. ABC7's Rick Adams joins us live from the County Administration Building with the details. Rick?
Yeah, guys, the Planning Commission here shut down this project by a vote of 6-1. Now, even though it's a victory for some, it's still not over with.
One by one, people who live in the Braden Woods development in Bradenton had the ears of the Manatee County Planning Commission, telling them why they are against the proposed Mayara subdivision.
It is very environmentally sensitive. It's right on the Braden River, and there's wetlands, and there's a huge amount of diversity in terms of wildlife habitat.
In addition to the environmental and wildlife concerns, the 5,000 residents who signed a petition are opposed to a push to rezone the land to have 4 homes per acre instead of the allowed 1 home per acre. The developer, Pat Neal of Neal Communities, is interested in building 32 luxury homes on 33 acres of land on the Braden River. He tells us with homes clustered together like this, a lot of the environment would be kept intact.
Our intent is to make it environmentally sensitive, to assure that we preserve the trees and natural flora and fauna that we can, and create a much more sensitive property than we believe our competitors would do.
Folks who live in Braden Woods are also concerned about runoff the new homes would bring with it. Gary Hebert, whose home sits up against the woods where these homes would be built, says he's still hopeful Manatee County will buy the land so it can be turned into a nature preserve.
This area actually has become a wildlife refuge because of all the development that's occurred in the area. And if this development goes through, or any major development like it, those animals have no place to go.
And despite today's vote, this now goes in front of the Manatee County Commissioners, and that's expected to happen sometime in December. Reporting live from Bradenton, I'm Rick Adams. Back to you.
All right, Rick, thank you. Last night's New Beginnings meeting between Sarasota police and community leaders started with good intentions, but Chief Bernadette Tapino ended up cutting it short when some of those in attendance began questioning the use of surveillance cameras. The city has 84 cameras in various locations, 11 monitored by Sarasota police. 41 of those cameras are in Newtown. Some residents in that community feel they are being unfairly targeted, while others, including some who were defending police last night when the conversation broke down, say the cameras make them feel safer.
Of course you're going to catch more people doing wrong things because that's where you are looking. That's where you have all of your efforts pointed to.
It's safety. I'm 65 years old. I'd be glad to have cameras out here for my protection. Anybody that's have any kind of sense, we really know cameras will help.
Reeves says it's unfortunate other pressing issues didn't get a chance to be addressed at last night's meeting. In Bradenton, the police department is launching a new initiative called Walking the Beat. It's another effort to build positive relationships between law enforcement and the community. The police chief hopes it will create greater trust between officers and those living in the areas they patrol, with officers getting out of their cars and hitting the streets at least 4 hours a week.
Some Sarasota County residents interested in the selection of the next school superintendent are arriving at this hour at a public reception of the 3 finalists for the job. Superintendent Lori White is retiring early next year. ABC7's Ray Collins joins us from Riverview High School, where this reception is just getting underway. Ray.
Haley, just starting already, a pretty good sized crowd is arriving here in the cafeteria at the high school. They've got all 3 finalists spread out, each in a third of the cafeteria. It has been another long day for the 3 finalists. Yesterday, they went 1-on-5 with the board. Today, they went 1-on-1 with the individual board members. Now, let's meet the 3. We've got photos of them for you here. First off, the deputy superintendent in the far left of St. Johns County, Brennan Asplin III. In the middle is the head of Sarasota's Technical and Adult Education, Todd Bowden. And on the right, the superintendent of schools in Monroe County, the Keys, Mark Porter. We asked the board chairperson what they're looking for in the next Sarasota County school superintendent.
We need somebody with strong leadership ability and someone that understands what our district is all about. And I think somebody that's going to work collaboratively with the board and the district and really our community, because this is a community partnership, our school district is. So we want to make sure that any new superintendent that we get understands that we're working together. It's a team effort here in Sarasota.
So those who are attending tonight's event are being asked to fill out comment cards and return them to the Education Foundation here in Sarasota County. Pretty good sized turnout. We'll have much more at 11. And by the way, they're going to make a decision Tuesday at their regular board meeting. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ray. Florida Power and Light says it has finished restoring electricity to all of the customers who lost power during Hurricane Matthew. FPL says more than 1.2 million customers were affected last week, many of those on the East Coast. Contractors and workers from other utility companies helped out. FPL's president and CEO says storm damage required not only service restoration, but rebuilding electric infrastructure as well.
The state's tourism agency launching a new marketing plan to help the industry after Hurricane Matthew hit parts of the state. Visit Florida is shifting its focus to recovery this week and letting visitors across the world know the state withstood Matthew pretty well and is once again open for business. Along with a new series of videos, the tourism agency is pushing a social media campaign called #LoveFlorida. Visit Florida's president says the state's tourism numbers remain strong despite a string of high-profile issues in the state recently.
There's no question that our first hurricane and our first major hurricane, combined with terrorist attacks and Zika and some other water quality issues, are definitely presenting some challenges to the Florida tourism industry.
No price tag was announced with this new marketing plan, but he says funds are always set aside to be used in these kinds of situations.
Now it's time to get a check on our forecast because we have so many tourists coming here for our weather.
That's right. It's pretty nice today, Bob.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed the roads are starting to get a little bit more traffic on them, and I'm starting to see some of those semis with cars on them unloading now. So that means people are heading back down, and I tell you what, things are looking better, although it's been kind of hot today. High temperature was 90 degrees. It didn't feel that bad because of that lower humidity that's around 48%, but boy, we went through a very hot summer and fall as well. Here's what's going on. Titan radar picture showing a few showers along the East Coast, not as many today along the West Coast, simply because a little drier air has moved into the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere, and it looks as though we'll continue to see just a slight chance for a sprinkle or two for tomorrow as well, and better chances for some showers over the weekend, but even that's not all that great. We'll talk more about that later, but luckily the storm system weakened before it moved through Bermuda, and it passed just to the east. You can see the eye kind of being covered up now by some high dense cirrus clouds, and is weakening. Skies are starting to clear in Bermuda. They still got hit hard there by a Category 3 hurricane. We'll have more on the tropics and our weekend weather forecast in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Visit Florida, mentioning how Zika has been a problem for the state. Now health officials have identified another Miami neighborhood where mosquitoes have spread the virus to people. 5 people have been infected in a 1 square mile area of a city just north of the Little Haiti neighborhood. A large portion of Miami Beach also remains an active Zika infection zone. The number of cases in Florida now tops 1,000. 155 of those are not travel related.
Well, the hospital battle continues in South Sarasota County. Still to come, both SMH and Venice Regional trying to move forward with plans for a new facility there.
Plus, another Suncoast municipality looking into taking a proactive approach on medical marijuana dispensaries.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
The official salon of ABC7. Cutting Loose Salon.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G-Freed has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G-Freed Flooring America. G-Freed Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. It's Flashback Friday. We interview a former New York Times writer. Linda tries to didgeridoo and the best cheese pizza in the kitchen.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Sarasota Memorial Hospital's request to build a location in South Sarasota County was denied earlier this year, but the hospital is still forging ahead. SMH filing another Certificate of Need application to the state agency for healthcare administration in hopes of building it at Laurel Road and I-75 in Venice. This new proposal now calls for a 110-bed facility.
We weren't happy that our first application was turned down, but we listened to the community feedback, we listened to ACA's feedback, and really thought that that is an area that we could concentrate on. And so we are adding 10 OB beds to this application that did not exist in the first one.
By OB beds, he's referring to an obstetrical OB/GYN unit for expecting mothers. The state has until December to make a decision on the proposal. Meanwhile, Venice already has a hospital, and officials with that hospital also have plans to build a new one. Venice Regional has filed its own application with the state to build a 210-bed replacement facility that would be located at the intersection of Jacaranda and Venice Avenue. In the meantime, more than $20 million has been spent cleaning up and rebuilding parts of the current hospital, which has been plagued with problems like broken pipes and leaking ceilings.
Some Northport residents upset over a popular pool being closed have gotten their wish. The YMCA pool closed after an equipment failure. Hundreds of elementary school students have learned how to swim in this pool, and they do that every year. But at the urging of residents, the City Commission has now agreed to put up $10,000 for its repairs. We reached out to the YMCA's director to ask why they aren't paying to fix it, but our calls were not returned.
Bob will be back with your forecast after this.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
The celebration is heating up and the prices just keep getting better during the Jeep Celebration event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the area's largest selection of Jeep Grand Cherokees or get big savings on a new Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999. Stop by today and drive away in a brand new Jeep Compass for just $15,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Rose takes her volunteering for Tidewell Hospice very seriously. But she knows how to have fun, too. And that's what she brings when we're invited to visit patients as part of Tidewell's pet therapy program. People love to see her. She really brightens their day. She makes people smile. And in end-of-life care, a smile can be a wonderful gift. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Real men wear pink.
True.
That's right.
That's true.
I got my right there, a little emblem on there. Real men wear pink. 12 different folks, men actually, across the area. Business leaders. The GM of the Ritz is involved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the Save Our Birds GM as well. He's involved. About 12 others already have raised. I've raised alone with the help of a lot of folks out there. Nearly $5,000 just on my own. So awesome. We're hoping to get a lot more, and this is obviously all in conjunction with Making Strides Walk, which is Saturday the 22nd of this month, and it's at the Polo Grounds. You still have time to sign up for that too. I've written a little article about it. It's on our website at mysuncoast.com, and we'll provide a link for you at mysuncoast.com too, and how you can help and actually help some of the business leaders here across the community raise money and for a wonderful cause for making strides against breast cancer. So there it is. Cortez Bridge webcam showing a nice day today. Lots of sunshine out there, a few clouds moving in now and again. And you can see that activity continuing to push off toward the west. And that's a result of that northeasterly wind flow. And get a look at this photo here. This is of Laurel Oak, sent in by Emily Bushman, who's celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Emily. A great lady there, and a great photo, too, I might add. Send in the pics at mysuncoast.com. Happy birthday to Emily Bushman right there. As far as the winds go, out of the northeast through tonight, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles an hour. And we'll see that again tomorrow, anywhere from 5 to 10, sometimes gusting as high as 15. Your evening planner looks good. Fair skies right through 11 o'clock. Temperatures still on the warm side, but with that lower humidity, it still feels rather nice, especially in the morning hours. I was up at around 7:30 and it was pleasant out there. And here's the rainfall, not much, and moving through parts of Polk County, stretching down into eastern portions of Hillsborough County. Just a sprinkle here and there, not much rain at all. You can see that close up near St. Cloud, a few showers. Currently at the airport, it's 86, the dew point 64, and winds out of the northeast at 12. There's that nice, comfortable 48% on the humidity. Pressure is actually rising a little bit at 30 inches even. And the high today, 90 degrees, 86 is our average. So well above average there. The record 93, just a three degrees shy of that record. No rainfall. And the monthly total now just over 2.5 inches. Statewide temperatures 77 in Jacksonville. It's 82 in Pensacola, 86 now in Sarasota. And temperatures a little bit cooler inland in the low 80s in Avon Park, Sebring, and Lake Placid, Arcadia, and Northport now, but 86 in Sarasota, Braden at 87 degrees. Hourly forecast looks similar tomorrow. Looks good for football Friday night. We'll have some sunshine, just a slight chance for a late day shower, and it won't be much if we get any at all. And look at that colder air just to the northwest of us in Arkansas and Dallas now. It's blown by that cold front. That cold front is going to pull up short here. Some of the cooler air will work its way in, looks like on late Sunday and into Monday and Tuesday. Well, there it is. It has moved on through now. Things are clearing in Bermuda after getting a Category 3 hurricane. The main eye, the core of the heavy wind and strong storms, just narrowly missing it, but they still saw the eye wall on the western portion of this storm, which is typically known as the easier portion, with the rough weather usually to the east of it. So they spared a bullet. This was a Category 4 at one point just missed them. And you can see now skies have cleared. Still getting tropical storm force winds there, but the hurricane force winds are over with, and this is going to be over with too as it opens up into the open waters of the North Atlantic. And I checked some of the long-range forecast models. The European still indicating something may be popping up here. The GFS is flip-flop out of it now and not showing anything developing. So we'll watch it. Currently, there's nothing going on down there right now. Northeast winds will start off a bit brisk at 15 knots. Seas will be right around 2 feet with a moderate chop to start the day, becoming a light chop in the afternoon. The water temperature now at 80 degrees, and beaches should see a high right around 86. High tide upcoming at 11:33. Sunset will be at 7:03. And the forecast tonight, partly cloudy, seasonal, upper 60s. Northeast winds will make it feel nice. And then tomorrow, look for above average temperatures, highs into the upper 80s once again with northeast winds at 10 miles an hour. The extended forecast is calling for a slight chance, but there'll be a few more around on Saturday and Sunday, and then slightly cooler temperatures as we head into the work week next week. Back to you.
Bob, thank you. The city of Sarasota last week voting to impose a moratorium on medical marijuana dispensaries for at least 9 months. Longboat Key officials could now follow suit. Sarasota's decision came ahead of the possible passage of Amendment 2 on the November ballot. The city clarified it's not against medical cannabis, but would like time to figure out how to regulate dispensaries. But unlike the city's 9-month moratorium, the Longboat Key Town Commission will be looking into a 12-month moratorium. That will be discussed at their upcoming meeting on Monday afternoon. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. There's a lot going on this weekend. Coming up, we'll tell you what events you just don't want to miss.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
Christmas Tradition by Luxart Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Luxart Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called 3-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Well, lots of events coming up this weekend to help you escape all the talk about politics and hurricanes.
Yeah, no kidding. ABC7's Linda Carson joins us with Suncoast Scene.
Well, the Ringling International Arts Festival kicks off tonight. For the next 3 days, there'll be 20 different shows featuring 7 cutting-edge acts. And here's a look at all the other events in Suncoast Scene. Put on your boots, your spurs, and your 10-gallon hat. The 3rd annual Fall All Florida Championship Rodeo is in Arcadia this weekend.
We have a lot of great events. Our rough stock events, bull riding, saddle bronc and bareback, roping and barrel racing also. We also have some fun stuff for the kids, the calf scramble, the mutton bustin'.
It's October 15th and 16th. Gates open at 11. The rodeo starts at 2. And The Whiz opens at the West Coast Black Theater on October 13th.
It is extremely entertaining, fun, light, and musical. Everybody knows the classic story of The Wizard of Oz, and it's the same story. It just takes on a very soulful twist.
So ease on down the road to the West Coast Black Theater Troupe, where The Whiz is playing through November 20th. And Selby Gardens Fall Music Series presents the PMP Alumni String Quartet. For the first time, 4 alumni from the Perlman Music Program Suncoast Winter Residency Program have come together and formed a quartet. And you can hear them perform Sunday at 1 o'clock at Selby Gardens.
It features works, a complete string quartet by Haydn, Haydn's Opus 74 No. 1, as well as the complete Dvorak American String Quartet, which is always a favorite. And then select movements from Mendelssohn's Opus 81, a Fibic quartet, and a late Mozart quartet.
Nobody makes better chili than Suncoast Firemen, and on Sunday we're going to find out which firehouse does it best. Teams from 15 firehouses will compete.
It's a family event. It is a free event, although we do charge $10 if you want to taste the chili. We have live entertainment. We have plenty of beer out there, soft drinks and non-alcoholic drinks for the kids. Of course, we have the firefighters, 15 booths. We actually take quite a bit of pride in how we set up and build our booths, because there's a booth competition.
And the comedy show, Late Night Catechism, is at the Greenridge Performing Arts Center for 2 shows on Sunday. So a busy weekend. You can keep busy every minute.
Judging the chili, right?
Yeah, and looking pretty good, too, for all the events outdoors. Looks good through the weekend.
You want it for that chili cook-off.
Absolutely.
Should be nice, yeah.
World News Tonight is next.
We'll see you tonight at 11.